Hey, welcome back. It's really funny. I really want to play Imperialism, but now this is here. So I'm so torn, but this is pretty awesome. All right, I'm clicking on things just because I want to see what it does. All right, so we got. Now, usually there's extra cards, right? Because you always have three more than you actually go into battle with. One second, my son. Okay, so here's what's confusing. On the right, I have cards, and then down here, I also have cards. Although, I think this is finally the hand management I was looking for. Because remember, you get to carry 10 cards. And then, I'm assuming there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, there's 11, 12, and 13, right? That's a little annoying. And this, of course, looks like when you level up, you get... Now, this I do like. The old Gloomhaven never let you look ahead. So we could, like, plan out, hey, when I get to level 2, I'm going to take this one. Because when I take this one, it combines well with that one. And then, of course, the perks. Also very, very nice. Replace a -1. I don't know how this symbol represents what the text says, but... Or even how this symbol represents this. But, okay. Nor negative item effects. Yeah, we'll worry about this when we actually do it, but... yeah, we could spend a lot of time here on this particular aspect. See, this is just flavor. There's the personal effects. That's going to be interesting if I ever pull those off. Those are not easy to do. Okay, so it shows the 10 cards she currently has. Which of these 10 do I not like? And here, they show the equipped up here. So, there should be 1, 2, 3 that's not equipped. Okay, everything down here is. So, let's look at this one real quick. So, this one... I need to be standing behind somebody who has 3 people surrounding them. Or, I'm sorry, the blue is somebody's behind you. That blue is somebody else. So, that is really difficult to pull off. But there is, where's he at? This, no, that's not it. It's not these banners. It's the, oh, right here, reinforcement. This dude. You control the movement of the summons. So the idea is you move this dude around to pull off stuff like this. So I go up, I got 3 people around me, and then I move this guy to stand behind me, and then it lets me play this card. So that's the whole idea of this. And like tip of the spear, I have somebody behind me, and then 2 people. Like, it can be helpful. This is really good. I don't want to get rid of this. This looks way too hard. I mean, it's okay, the bottom piece. 2 damage. Oh, that one's already equipped. I need to know, what does that mean? So, that's clearly 2 damage, melee. Plus 1 melee. What is that? And all attacks targeting you this round gain... I think that's advantage. You gain advantage. And then that's disadvantage. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So this is a 2 attack at range 4 with advantage. And it generates sunlight. And then any character within 3 gains a heal 1. I really like that. I like this a lot more than this. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that one. There might be other ones I dislike even more, but we're going to stick with that. This one I understand why you keep it now. You're doing it for the bottom half. This top half is not as useful. This one is easier to do. That top skill is really nice. This one is almost impossible, so if anything I want to replace this. You know, these other ones are at least doable. If the target suffers damage from this attack, the target and all monsters adjacent to it gain wound. Yes, that is a real good one. The Torchbearer is like a summoned person. Only has 1 attack, but he can wound anybody he hits. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this and add that. Alright, I got to do this with 3 other characters, I guess, but the biggest one is understanding him. So he has these like active abilities. Do they describe them anywhere? I don't think they do. I really dislike this character. And I know it's probably because I'm playing him wrong. Lose a use of one of your active bonuses to get +2 range. I know what this means. It's like, so the active bonus on the next 6 heals gain 2. So let's say you get healed 3 times. That means you used it 3 times. What this is saying is regain a use. That means you get to move it back up. So now it's as if you only used it twice. That's what these regain use things are, is that these timers never actually time out. Right here, regain a use. I mean, so I'm getting it. It's making sense. I just, man, oh man, you gotta come up with the... So that means these timer things on the next 6 enemy attacks, like, I really did like that one. And then when you spend these, the card's, like, not in your supply, so you have less cards to cycle through. This one is the next time, 6 times you're hit, you get a shield 1. Like, all these are independently good. It's just, can I really activate all these at the same time? Next melee attacks gain +2. This one, +1 on your range. I like that. But see, that's a melee, that's a melee, that's a melee. That's a range. What's not equipped? This one. That one has Pierce. It's not a bad one. This one is crazy cray. It's a range 2. It's see these. This is a burn card. That's a one-time use. This is a heal, move, attack, move, but then it burns. So I don't like that. I don't like the burn aspect of it. This one with the muddle is a very low damage attack. 1 second. Okay, so the only thing I'm looking at is activating this one right here. So then it's like, okay, what do I replace that with? And so, like, do I want to be... So, like, I don't necessarily want to worry about melee attacks. So then maybe get rid of a melee attack, right? But sometimes the melee attacks are exactly what I need. But I think I'll get rid of that one and replace it with that one. So now we get to her, which I'm actually starting to really like this one. So, because she's got summoner abilities, and summons are what I always like. So grant one of your summons a move and an attack. Yeah, see, these are all equipped. This is one of the ones that's not. Grant one of your summons a attack +1. That's really good. Gain 3 while you have these. Whenever damage would be dealt to one of your summons, lose 1 instead. While you have a... That's interesting. We got actually several of these that have that ability. I like this one, but what do I replace it with, right? That is the question. Here's another one. You take 2 damage, you gain a curse. Looks like it heals 4 to all characters within range 2 and bless. Yeah, I understand why we don't have that one equipped. Exploding course. Sacrifice one of your guys, 4 damage to all adjacent monsters, and then add fire. That can be interesting. The next monster that dies this turn, I like this one, but then it's like, okay, what do I replace it with? I definitely need to heal myself. Granting 3 of your ability creatures with an ability to curse and move 4. It's not horrible. I'm gonna replace that one with the curse. This one only heals yourself, we learned. So there's one, there's the other. Yeah, I just decided I don't want that one. The last one was this one, which is a nice one. I mean, it's demonstrably better than this, except this one lets you move and attack. Whereas that one, your person has to already be... You know what? I'm not sure I care that much, although poisoning is nice. Poison allows your summons to do extra damage. It's got a range 5, so you can do it from far away. I love cursing people. Curse can save you. So what do I replace? The summons I don't want to get rid of. I really like the summons because, see, they're not burned cards. So if somebody kills that skeleton, it shows up in your deck again, and you can summon it again later after you, of course, reshuffle and all that jazz. So these are really nice cards. Like this one here, see, that's a burn. So when that Wraith dies, then you're in trouble. But the Wraith is a range attack, and so it'll stay alive a little bit longer. As long as it doesn't do something stupid. This one is a burn, but see, the move 4 is why I would keep this one. Yeah, so I have to make a tough choice if I'm going to get rid of something. This one. There's a lot of busy stuff. You know what? There. We're going to be simple. We're going to simplify our lives. There we go. Last but not least, this stupid shadow person. Alright, let's see what's not equipped. Heal 2. Anybody that's on a shadow. See, I don't like that. Move all up to 6 hexes, but then it's a burn. Okay, don't need it. That's teleport to a hex. That could be okay. For each on the field, perform a melee 3. And then perform each attack as if you were at the location. Yep, don't like it. I'll just stick with what we have there. Alright, I'm not going to pay attention to what cards are coming or anything like that. That's getting too much in the weeds. Go back to the outpost. I'm assuming this is the same as clicking up here. So if I click here, active buildings, new buildings, available upgrades, wreck buildings. Man, it's all coming back to me, but I don't remember, and there's no hover over tool. Like, this really needs tooltip text here. And there's nothing here to explain what the buildings do. So if I right click on this, it does nothing. No explanation. If I left click on it, okay, we at least get to see information. So we can go here. If we unlock, we gain item blueprints and we gain a leaf. Whatever that is. So we need 2 metal. We don't have the 2 metal. If we visit, we can make a spyglass. If we had another metal. And alchemist requires you to mix things, which, gosh. So if we mix 2 snow thistle, all we're going to get is a snow thistle, right? It's an unhealthy mixture. Perform wound and poison self. Jeez. Why would I ever? Yes, let's sell it for 4. Okay. That's right, most of the items aren't available until you produce them. So like we can make a bow or a spear that adds +1 to your range attacks. Okay, how do I get out of this screen? So it doesn't say like what it takes to upgrade it or anything. I mean, we visited that just like we visited him. I guess those are the only 2. I don't get it. So if I go to the barracks, it has an up arrow. During an attack, each soldier provides advantage and -5 damage. Currently we're at 4 out of 4, so we have it all upgraded. Well, we have the soldiers hired. We don't have it upgraded. Maybe the upgrade is not available. This makes no sense. Why it has the up arrow and then there's no button to actually, unless that's the button. It's 3 gold and a medal. That, I think, is to recruit a person, not to actually upgrade it. So then we got new buildings. So like we could make a boat, a sled, climbing gear. We don't need any of those 3 things at the moment. This is what we need. Or this. See, we need metal. We don't have any metal anywhere. So, yep, we need 3 metal for this. We can build a shabby wall. Because we have 10 gold and 4... We do not have 10 gold. If I say donate, I don't have the money. Oh. I do have the money, it's amongst all the different people. I see. So do I want to build a wall is the question. Looks like that's the only place I can build a wall. We should build something. To go and build absolutely nothing is a crime. It's not allowed. I wish it would just say which ones you can afford. See, that's the other thing. This is what she has. This is not what the party has. See? It changes. Man, that's what I want to build. I want to build one of those. I need metal. Alright, well, let's build a wall then. Because, like it says, a building upgrade is available. A new building can be constructed. And this might be an ore. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's build the wall. And figure out who's gonna do what. So, 1 wood, 2, 3. There's the 4 wood. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna build. So we're building a shabby wall. Yay us. Upgrading. Costs resources we don't have. Follow a group of raiders. Face off 2 distinct groups of Algox. So I think if I remember correctly, in this situation, they're actually at war with each other. See, 4 metal. That's what we want, right? The loot's about the same in both cases. Let's go ahead and do this one. Harvest it completely or allow it to grow longer. I'll take a few. I do like this view. Never use your lowest initiative, which I think would have been the easiest one in the world to do. And no more than 3 of your turns in a hex in which you started. That means you're going to be moving all the time. She's not the right one for that. Ugh. Take only long rests. Real easy to do. Never use a potion. We don't have a potion. Very easy to do. Let's go for it.
They'll be tired from the raid, so this is your moment.
Satha had explained, pointing you toward the foothills of the Copperneck Mountains, where her scout tracked the Orgok's attackers.
I doubt you'll be able to fight them all on your own, but maybe you can find another way to subdue them if you get close. On the other hand, they'll be worn out after this little battle, so feel free to test your luck. Just remember, even a tired Algox is strong enough to rip someone in two.
After hours of tracking, you find yourself before a cave, a wide black stain on an otherwise pristine mountainside. A crowd of Orgoks moving around in front of it. Getting a bit closer, you realize there are 2 different groups of Orgoks gathered at the cave mouth, and they seem to be fighting. The defenders look like the Orgoks who attacked Frosthaven. Huge, brutish things with fur-covered muscle and vicious strength. They're throwing punches that could flatten a longhouse. You've seen it happen. But you can tell their strength is flagging against their assailants. The attackers, on the other hand, wear leather robes and move their clawed hands in intricate patterns. Covered in the same white fur as the defenders, they stand their ground outside the cave, guarded by wild beasts as they hurl magical storms of snow. You creep in close, and the battle begins to shift. A flank has thinned out on one side, and you can see a path into the cave ahead. It won't be easy to break through the fighting, but if you want to see what the defenders are guarding without getting your hands dirty, this is the best chance you're going to get.
Okay, so escape without becoming exhausted. So we don't need to kill anybody. There's a closed door here. That seems to be the exit tile, which looks like we go through this door, and there's another door there. There is a chest, which is much different than the loot, of course. There are... That's the brown leather dudes. These are the ones that attacked us. More brown leather. I do like how the hit points are different color. So you can see the clear distinction between the 2 teams. That's well done. I'm assuming that we're not friends with either at the moment. I do need to get this. Then get through that door. I don't know what the right move is here. Do I... Like, if I stay friendly with them, will they... Like, I need to see more than the... Like, what's the scenario rules, right? For this. Like, that's an interesting one. Okay, what do I do? Can move 4 spaces, which is going to get me in the middle of all this. I need to never use my lowest. So let's say I want to move 4. See, I can drop a banner. This heals everybody. But how do I move the banner? Like, I think I remember doing this when my last video happened. I think moving the banner doesn't come until you level up and get a higher level card. So yeah, what do I do for my top action? Like, yeah, we'll do that. So this should not violate our goal, because we're choosing the lower initiative to go first. Like, this is a weird one. Do I summon all my creatures, or do I just go? It's another big move. Lots going on. Very high initiative. Let's see what they do. They're attacking each other, which we're hoping for. Gonna have that guy killed before he even gets the chance to go. The animations are a little slow. So this is an interesting one. I definitely want to get that treasure chest. But like, how do I navigate? I think I'll just charge all the way. I don't know why they're asking me to do a waypoint. I mean, I do have this. 1, 2... Yeah. That should damage. Yeah, there we go. They're all wounded. Doesn't matter who they are. That was perfect. This is perfect too. Them damaging each other like this. This is gonna be next to me. Remove 7 in 1 round. It's not gonna happen. Okay, I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more movement. Do I even have that? Not really. Well, there it is. So there's 4 movement. But then I'm in trouble. Lots and lots of trouble. And then I'm going to do that as well. And for her, I think we should get another one out. Then she needs to always go last. So we'll do that. I need to move. See, that bottom one is nice, but it's a burn card, so I don't want to use that one right away. We'll use that one for move 4. The top one is nice, but again, it's a burn card, so we don't want to do that. That's a melee. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that one. There's a move 4. So I have like no shadow hexes anywhere. And it's all these things that happen to people who have shadow hexes. I mean, other than that one that let me place one single shadow hex, where's the rest of them? That one, it's a burn card, though. Where's the one that let me place 3 of them? I would swear I had... Oh man, did I get rid of that card? I would be very angry with myself if that's the case. I could have sworn... Like this one, I think I added... I have no other cards that let me place hexes. Wow. Okay, go ahead and do that. Okay, so they got one down. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put it on her. As long as she doesn't take damage, she'll kill one every round, which is perfect for her. And then we're going to move 4, and let's go get that treasure chest. That's fine by me. 3 resources. They're gonna definitely kill our skeleton. There we go. I can use my thing to reduce the damage. And if anything, he just absorbs one more shot. And that was not cool. I'm gonna lose my ability. So I'm starting to understand this better. I think that little notch means I burned one of my points. And this is saying I haven't burned any. So I'm going to select this and say move tracker. Like I don't see it anymore. So that's confusing, but I think that did the trick. Right here, never perform a move ability or attack with a value less than 4. And perform at least 1 move or attack ability each round. I mean, my goodness. So, apparently, I'm not going to get that bonus. That's fine. Okay, that's nice, except now I'm gonna get attacked. Right here, there it is. I was looking and looking and looking for this. Alright, I'm doing the 4, I'm not placing the hexes. Although now I at least understand where that is. And let's go pick up a loot. And then this is we're going to skip movement. Then we're going to do an attack. Range 2. This one will retaliate if I don't kill it. Which I didn't. That hurts. I used up all my movement points stuff. So if I do that for the bottom, maybe that for the top, I'm out of order, so this should be preserved. This one we need to heal. Maybe we do the bottom one. Heal. if I can get over to here, right? That would be nice if I could stand over here. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have the ability to move 4 spaces? I can move to heal. I can move 3 spaces to get to here. We shall do that. And then you... we'll move 3. Man, these things require shadows. That would only be a 1 damage attack. See, like, perform the attack as if you're... Yeah. So what you have to do then is just treat everything like, a basic attack. So go ahead and do that one. So what do we got? The Hound. It made me immobile. That jerk. That jerk. So I want to do the loot thing. So I'm going to do this. I am exactly next to one monster. So I don't know why that didn't trigger other than the fact that all my abilities are already gone. There we go. I just looted 4 things. We finally got a medal. That got rid of his wound. I'm immobilized, that's right. Well, this is a wasted action. Even with the -2, he still took a damage. It's gonna be 3 damage. My minions are only next to one person. So I gotta select somebody like him. So if I move just one space, I'm too far away. So I gotta do this one. Then I can pick in 2 characters. There's nobody. Or can I move him? No. Then let's throw our javelin. Not enough to hit the archer. But yeah, let's finish you off. Don't attack me. Jerk. So I'll just have to use basic movement for whatever's left here. Make sure we do it in the opposite order. Still need to heal. I don't have any of my minions alive. They keep killing them. That will curse 2 creatures. Not gonna help me. I have no minions, so I'm not gonna heal myself very well. Get another minion out. Then I gotta do a bottom half something something. I think I'm just gonna do that. And of course this guy is immobilized. I'll do that for the bottom. Pierce. And last but not least, that's right, we're missing all the shadow fields, so almost all my attacks are useless. But I need to get next to these guys so they quit shooting at us. And then I'm going to do a melee against them. We'll do that one. Alright, and then I'll be right back. Oh, my apologies. I thought I paused. So there was very long pause here, or silence. I went and ran some errands. Quick errands. I wasn't gone, I think, for longer than 5 or 6 minutes, but my goodness, I apologize. I thought I hit pause. Let me end the video here, so that way it doesn't ruin anything.